Good morning, Dr. Rao. Welcome to our India Home program. Our seniors are eagerly waiting for your session. It's all yours now. Please introduce yourself. Your topic and go ahead. Thank you.
Yes. So far, we have made more than 60 presentations of different types. And there's a lot of information that is given. In the last 2 weeks, I have taken all this information and looked at it and came up with a very simple thing. Why are we doing these things? We want to increase the healthy span of your life. That is called health span. If we don't do anything, our bodies will become withered and will accumulate all the problems, just like these leaves. So this is our lifespan from the birth to death. Just as the leaves of a tree fall after certain stage, but the health span is very good. As you can see the green, and it starts browning in the leaves, and so is the case with our bodies too. That is called change of health span or deterioration causing disease. So I gathered all the information and I'm coming up with a book so that you can refer all this information instead of having only on Monday morning. It requires a lot of reinforcement, checking again and again, and see what you are doing. Is it really working out or not working out? In one of those meetings that I have presented directly to you, myself, I said that all the experts can give information, very useful. None of them are wrong, but they will be useful only if your body accepts it. You are the only one who would understand that. So our goal from now on is to make sure that you get enough tools, enough ideas, enough actionable materials and pointers to increase your lifespan. Now let's see how the lifespan is seen. This is the lifespan versus health span. Your health span is part of your lifespan. As you can see, the healthy state in a lifespan in everybody's life, depending on when, certainly there will be certain diseases set in. There may be some people who are very lucky not to have any of the diseases, but that is a minority or less percent of people. Majority of people will have their health coming down drastically from 60s, and every 5 years it will come down rapidly if you don't pay attention and result in disease. Today, we have enough science, enough knowledge to push this healthy state farther. There are plenty of scientifically proven, well-researched methods that you can incorporate in your life and increase your healthy state. We hope that you yourself can see the change if you start implementing these in everyday life. We all know that the world is aging. World's population is definitely aging. And therefore, it is necessary for the world and also to individuals to focus on your health span, which means to avoid disease and suffering. Adding number of years is not the goal of the science, but unfortunately, medicine, while saving your lives at a critical problem like heart attacks, they are not able to add healthy state. They are able to add or extend the life. So the world needs the improvement in the health of seniors, not only for the benefit of seniors, but also for the benefit of the world. Otherwise, it's a big economic burden for the rest of the people and for future. Squaring the life curve. If you see on this axis, healthy and quality of health and quality of life, from birth to death in time, if you don't pay attention, it deteriorates. Even if you agree that death is not something that we can control, yes, we cannot control it. Yet what we can control is the healthy state. Instead of accepting health that steadily declines as we age, we can square the life curve by preventing illness and disease, projecting it down. Earlier in my presentations, I told that science is adding number of years, which means if the death may happen here, is being pushed by the modern medicine to this part. But the healthy state is what is in your hands to push so that you will have enjoyable life rather than just live. Enormous amount of science is happening around the world in many, many labs, right from organs to the brain, which is still a big mystery, from Ayurveda, yoga, to the latest exercise techniques. And everything is run at a molecular level, cellular level, in all these labs. And that data is coming from various corners of the world. And something very interesting that happened in the last 1 week in the world. Have you noticed? Any one of you? Did you notice that there is something dramatic happened in the world in the last few weeks or just 1 or 2 months? Can you hear me? Hello? Geeta ji?
What happened?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, I asked a question. Something dramatic happened in the last few weeks and is happening. Did any of you notice in the world?
You're asking the audience, right? Yeah, please unmute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I unmute yourself if you. have answer for that question?
Change of climate.
Santosh Bajaj said change of climate.
Yeah, change.
No.
A lot of calamities, earthquakes and whatnot is going on all over the world.
Wars.
No.
Or planets align.
Change of mood. Change of mood.
No. I'll give you a clue. With the computers, let us say. Not exactly computers, but clue is the computers.
Technology.
Have you heard about the chat GPT?
No.
Okay. So for the past so many years, several, probably 2-3 decades, scientists are working, computer scientists are working to make the computers intelligent.
Oh.
That is artificial intelligence.
Okay.
The approach that they have taken is a baby learns the language, learns the knowledge without being told in a classroom. Can computers learn in the same way? And
Okay.
stunningly, they are so successful. They launched this computer modules or applications or machines that can think and talk or give answers just like human beings.
Okay.
You ask any question, it is not like Google. Google gives pages and pages, but this chat GPT actually writes what you ask. Let's say if you ask what is health span in Google, you will get several pages. You have to sit down and read. Whereas in chat GPT, you don't have to read so many pages. It will exactly give what is health span. You can ask, give me in 50 words. You can ask, give me in 500 words. It will give exactly like that. Then you can say, you gave me something, but I do not understand this point. Can you please explain? It is explaining.
Oh.
And if you say, I have this particular problem of not getting a particular mineral, can you tell me what plants or edible plant materials, food items that I have to eat? Then it will give you a list of food items. Then you say that I don't like cabbage. Can you give me an alternative? It will give an alternative. My doctor says that my BP is going up high. I don't have any symptoms. Why is it so? If you ask the Google will not tell you. It will give pages and pages again, but you have to read, understand, and everything. But you have to understand yourself. With Google, with ChatGPT, you don't have to understand yourself all those content. It will tell you till you understand why, what, and how your problem is. This is a great thing for all the seniors. Oh, how do you ask?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking a diversion from the presentation and I'll come back, but I'll just show whatever I said to demonstrate to you. And then you can do we can go back. Gitaji, I'm going diversing from the thing,
Yeah,
and I share my
it's a
screen.
good knowledge you are giving it to them. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be only 5 minutes. I will not spend a lot of time because this is an extremely powerful thing that has come into the world today, or in our hands. It was there somewhere before, but now we are. So go into the Google and type chat GPT,
Okay.
and you get introduced in chat GTP, and you get a screen like this, and try chat GPT, and you get a screen for login. There is a free version also, but I have a paid version. So I am logging
Oh.
in. Like any paid versions, you can do many things, whereas with free versions, you can do only a few things. It could be, I'm in India. It could be power things. It could be, otherwise it is working very well. Yes. So here there are different versions, and the best one is the latest one, that is Chat GPT-4. So anybody can ask a question and I'll type it so that you may be able to see, you may not be able to see, but I can read it out for you. Please, any one of you, this is how you ask a question. This is called prompt.
Santoshji, you want to ask in question?
Yeah. From past 2 years now, I have started getting, I was so young and vibrant and active. Now, from past 2 months, I've started getting neuropathy. How come? I was so healthy and all.
Okay, the same thing
Yeah.
you have to type. I was very
Okay.
healthy and vibrant, right? That's the word you used.
Yeah, right.
But for the past 2 months, I'm having neuropathy. Why? And this is like any person. If you talk to someone and you ask your questions, it will start giving answers. Like you ask me or any expert,
Yeah.
it is typing already, right?
Oh,
I'm not a
wow.
doctor, but I can offer some general information about neuropathy and potential causes. Neuropathy refers to the nerve damage and dysfunction, which can result in symptoms like pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness. There are
Right.
many possible reasons for developing neuropathy, and it's important to consult healthcare professionals for proper evaluation and diagnosis. Some common causes of neuropathy include diabetes. Diabetic
No, I
neuropathy
don't
is a common
have.
complication of both type 1 and type 2 diabetes, affecting the peripheral nerves. Autoimmune disease, conditions like lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, Sjogren's syndrome can cause nerve damage. Infections, viral bacterial infections such as Lyme disease, shingles, HIV can lead to neuropathy. Vitamin deficiencies, lack of essential vitamins, particularly B12, B6, can damage nerves. Injuries, physical trauma such as from accident, surgery can cause nerve damage. Alcohol abuse, hereditary disorders, kidney or liver dysfunction, tumor, benign or malignant. It's essential to consult a healthcare professional to discuss your symptoms and medical history. They'll be able to perform tests and examinations to determine the cause of your neuropathy and develop an appropriate treatment plan. That is a standard disclaimer by anyone.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
And see the big difference. Earlier, our questions, if you type it same, this is called prompt.
Yeah.
Whatever you asked, I typed, it's called prompt.
Right.
And the same, if you type it in Google, it will give pages and pages of information, but never like this.
Right. And doctors and treatment websites they give. Yeah. Right. I've just got a little injury and vitamin deficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Thank you
next
so much.
question. Then the
Yeah.
prompt that you can ask is, okay, you gave me all this information.
I had injury in the back 4 years back. Can that be the cause?
You can ask that. Thanks
Yeah.
for the information. It's a lot, like you are speaking to any person.
Yeah. That's so easy and nice.
Google will not tell you. You are welcome. I'm glad you could provide some helpful. I could provide some helpful
Yeah.
information. Remember, that's important to consult a healthcare again. All that.
Yeah, I've consulted. Yeah.
And you said that I had a injury. What exactly is your statement? Because I don't want to type. I'm here only to type. I want you to
Yeah.
ask the chat.
I had back compression and vitamin B12 deficiency. So could that be the cause?
Right? Even if you make spelling mistakes, it tolerates.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Prompt reply.
And it went into the special thing. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It's not just the back compression, it is the spinal compression for the spinal nerve
spinal
can result in
compression,
symptoms
right.
of neuropathy. This
Oh,
compression can be caused by herniated disc, spinal stenosis, or other spinal issues. Nerve compression can lead to pain, tingling, numbness, and muscle weakness in the areas of body served by the affected nerves. Vitamin B12 deficiency plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of the nervous system, as it helps the
right.
production of myelin, which inserts the nerve fibers. And again, it gives the standard answer saying that consult your doctor.
Oh,
You may ask what kind of foods that I should avoid and what kind
yeah,
of foods
right.
that I should eat.
Correct. That was my next this thing, but I was thinking I'm occupying all your time.
No, with this question, we'll stop and get
Yeah.
back to our health span
Okay.
presentation. But
Thanks, Satan.
it's all learning, this one. You can ask.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thanks a ton, doctor. Appreciate.
yeah, I'm finishing this question. We can say that you gave me good, you can talk to this program, even though it's not a person,
Right.
like a human being. You gave me good information, but not useful to apply in my day-to-day life.
Oh.
Can you tell me at least what food items that I should eat to reduce my problem?
Because I am a vegetarian.
We'll come to that later.
Yeah.
Always it gives the disclaimer. I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor, but I can provide you some general dietary suggestions that might help neuropathy. However, it is essential to consult a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet or starting any supplements. Foods rich with vitamin B12, B vitamins, B12 and the B vitamins are essential for nerve health, including rich in vitamin B in your diet, such as meats, fish, poultry, egg, dairy products, and fortified cereals. If you are a vegetarian or a vegan, consider fortified plant-based milk, nutritional yeast, or B12 supplements
Oh.
to ensure adequate intake. Foods high in antioxidants help protect your nerves from damage caused by inflammation, oxidative stress. Include fruits, vegetables that are rich in antioxidants, such as berries, leafy greens, bell peppers, and tomatoes. Omega-3 fatty acids have anti-inflammatory properties that may help neuropathy. You can find these healthy fat fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, as well as the plant-based sources like walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds.
Oh,
Magnesium-rich foods. Magnesium plays a role in nerves function, and including magnesium-rich foods in your diet may be helpful. Good sources include nuts, seeds, leafy green vegetables, and whole grains. And avoid excessive alcohol. Alcohol can worsen neuropathy symptoms and contribute to nerve damage. Limit your alcohol intake to avoid it or avoid it altogether. Maintain balanced diet. A balanced diet can help support overall nerve health. Ensure you consume a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Stay hydrated. Proper hydration is essential for overall health, including nerve function. Make sure you drink enough water throughout the day. And again, these are the general dietary suggestions that may help with neuropathy. It's essential to consult healthcare professionals, registered dietitians, to receive personalized advice and guidance based on your specific need and medical history.
Yeah, thanks a ton, doctor. Thanks a ton.
It's actually, you can go on as deep as you wish with this.
Right, direct answers.
Until you get your answer.
Right.
Till you are satisfied.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dr. Rao.
And the reality is,
Dr. Rao, this is a free app.
Huh?
This is a free app.
Yes, for majority of the questions that you are asking, we are asking, you can use the free app. But if you are doing complex things, I mean, you can do many more things. What we have done is extremely simple thing. With the power of the machine, imagine that it is having all the subjects in its head.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are asking only for health, diet. And if you ask about space also, it will answer you like this.
Oh, okay.
And it can write programs.
Yeah, my son has done AI and he's working for Facebook. He also told me once, but I never paid attention. Yeah, good.
And one thing is straightforward. From today onwards,
Instead
it will
of
replace
Google,
so
we
many
can
jobs.
GPT. Yeah, right.
It will replace so many jobs, but it will create more jobs. But one thing is for sure, that those who do not use ChatGPT are like illiterates.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you an example, not in the computer field. For example, either me or Lalita ji. To give this information to you, to make these presentations to you, we spend a lot of time. It may be just for 1 hour that we are speaking or talking once a month or something. Not only us, but every other presentation that we brought to you. With ChatGPT, number one, we can make this presentation within 2 hours. Everything from start.
Wow.
You tell me what topic you want me to present in the next 2 hours. I will spend 2 hours and come back. Of course, you have to have background knowledge. I cannot do a presentation on space research, but I definitely can do a good presentation on nutrition, health, diet, and science. You don't have to spend so much time, but you need to have years of experience to understand what it is saying.
Right.
And in fact, it is so dramatic. Last week, I was trying to prepare for this topic of health span. I thought I need at least 10, 15 days time. I was thinking for the past 2 weeks, and last week I simply sat and started working with ChatGPT. Instead of asking what to present, I said that what if I want to write a book on health span? Believe me, I have the document. Within a few hours, I have the first version of the entire book. 24,000 words. I did not write a single sentence.
Awesome.
All chapters, all sub-chapters are done. But of course, that is raw. I have to spend for each chapter at least 1 or 2 weeks to make sense.
Right.
And make it very practical for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm traveling right now in India. Otherwise, if I'm sitting only on this, in 10 days time, I can have the entire book, including the cover page, with the help of ChatGPT.
Wow.
But I'm not rushing. I'm verifying everything. Like every other publication, every other
Right.
source of information, there could be errors, including ChatGPT.
Right.
I may take a lot more time to satisfy myself of all the points that I'm putting in the book, because I'm putting my name also on the book. And this book will have all the
I think your internet, his internet. Dr. Rao, we can't hear you. Your voice is breaking up. Your voice is breaking up, Dr. Rao.
From our presentation to ChatGPT, but I suggest that you try to learn. When you learn to use this is the easiest one that you can learn. And learning this one will actually help your brain. Dramatic thing. It will keep on telling you what you have to ask also. You can keep conversing and get your answers. And the final point about the whole ChatGPT is, now we do not need a lot of experts spending a lot of time. We need experts, of course, to interpret properly. And this book, I'll be coming out, publishing this soon. If only there is enough interest from all the people. So I'm telling all my people, I have not informed them yet. This is the first time that I'm talking to you at the first public announcement kind of thing, because I know that we have been together. If people want this kind of book, then I can make it, which nobody can eventually question it, because the knowledge has come from various sources in a very dramatic way. This is what happened in the world in the last few weeks, and it is going to go in a very, very serious way. And our lives will be changed with this kind of information. Now, getting back to our presentation, this is where we stopped. Science from various angles, from molecules to DNA, to atoms, to cells, and biochemistry, everything is working towards making a meaningful contribution to improve our health. There are 9 different areas where your health is getting spoiled. And these areas are mitochondria. These are the, I start with this, that's the most serious one, where you lose energy as you grow because these mitochondria do not work. And then the dietary restrictions. You may not be able to eat various foods as we age. That is another problem. Activation of chaperones and proteolytic systems. As we age, the digestion of proteins is affected in the cells, and therefore we will have. And also the gene expression, because our genes may be the same, but their expression is changes over the time. Then the next one is our telomerase. Every chromosome at their ends have special DNA pieces are called telomeres. So the DNA pieces at the end, they do not come back after the replication. So that is causing all the problems of the old age. Elimination of damaged cells. As more cells get damaged, they will be eliminated. And anti-inflammatory drugs and blood-borne rejuvenation factors. Many of these factors are already coming into the market and people are using them and they will help. And the stem cell based therapies. Science has evolved to put this good cells that can produce again and again. They are called stem cells. Genetics. Genetics is definitely seen. If you are born with the genes, yes. But the latest understanding of your genes is this, that your genes, you may have the same genes, but they may not be expressing. Or you can stop the expression. And genes are important, but the action is in the expression of genes. These are the telomeres, which we talked earlier. Inflammation, we discussed about this. Inflammation is the central point for all your problems. So if we can stop, reduce inflammation, then your health span, your health will be far better. Inflammation, you may not notice as a big disease or anything, but very simple problems in joints to various parts of the body are the result of inflammation. We have talked about 2 important things to stop inflammation. One is calorie restriction. Eat as less as you can. Start with reducing your food 15%, or a few fish every meal till you are comfortable, or do intermittent fasting. Earlier, we had a full session on, I gave that session on when to eat. Restrict your food eating time to a very narrow period, 4 hours, 8 hours, and no more than 12 hours. This is what we have been telling you again and again. Eat good food for good health and take a lot of water. And this is something that I want you to focus on. We need these vitamins and minerals. They're all about total 22 different types of molecules. Where do you get all these from? You get all those minerals and vitamins from these 43 food items. We have, as I presented before, 500 food items list. But what is the minimal range of foods that you have to consume? At least 43 food items. These 43, I'm sure we covered several times. Almonds, asparagus, avocado, all are vegetarian. Bananas, beets, black beans, bok choy, Brazil nuts, broccoli, brown rice, Brussels sprouts, carrots, celery, chickpeas, citrus fruits, collard greens, grapes, green beans, iodized salt, kale, kiwi, leafy greens, legumes, lentils, mushrooms, olives, peanuts, peas, pineapple, potatoes, prunes, pumpkin seeds, quinoa, rye, seaweeds, spinach, sunflower seeds, sweet potatoes, Swiss chard, tea, tomatoes, vegetables of various other types, because it's not restricting, but minimal. So I stop here, and we still have some 13 minutes. If you have any questions, let me know.
Yeah, you want to, stop the screen sharing or? Yes.
Yeah.
So that we can.
What? I'm a vegetarian. How do I? Sorry, my picture's not there. I'm a vegetarian, and how do I get iron? That's one deficiency I seem to have.
There are several iron-rich foods, and spinach is one of them.
Spinach, yes, I know spinach. But besides the spinach,
We can give the full list.
okay.
And if you want me to go into ChatGPT, you also can do it. I don't have to do it. Now that I told you how you
Yes.
get it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But, like we normally eat like
This is what the
dal.
replacement. Yeah, this is what they are calling that many jobs will be laid off.
Okay. Thank you.
Because it is empowering individuals at such a speed, at such a different level, that you almost can learn and use the information from now on.
Yes. Yeah, I know that.
Obviously, you need some help from an expert, somebody who has background. But if you have a specific question, you can keep on asking the program and educate yourself. Like we have seen that back pain is not just back pain, it's a compression of the spine, nerves, and therefore you are getting pain here and there. If there is a back pain in the back, it doesn't mean that it will be a pain there only, because all the nerves through the spine are going all the way to your toes or fingertips that can get affected.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Doctor, do we have to register for ChatGPT?
Yes, you have to sign in, even for free.
Okay.
And then you decide whether you want to pay and use it, because I want to write a book. So I paid, I took a paid version. But if you have simple questions, that's probably the free version is fine. But not, let me caution you one thing. Not only the ChatGPT, there are so many new applications, apps, they can do wonders, which we could never think of before.
Yes, I've seen one of BP to measure the blood pressure, something like that. You just put your finger and it will measure something like that. I haven't downloaded, of course, but I have seen the advertisement. So thank you so much.
Is there anyone else? Bharti aunty, you have any questions or Telwala?
Hello.
Yes, aunty ji.
Hello.
We can hear.
Yes.
Okay. I don't see any other questions, but it was a good thing you showed. I know, like, we keep hearing Chat GPT, but we never went through it. We never registered at this one. It's a good this one. Is it paid version is too expensive, or like is there any other? I mean,
No, $20 a month.
oh, that's good. That's good.
And also what I showed you is very, very limited because I'm not an expert in the IT or artificial intelligence. I'm just a lay person as far as ChatGPT is concerned.
It's all learning. You are also learning.
And you can, we
Yeah.
can learn on our own. As I said, that take any subject of your choice, you can learn on your own. But why am I writing this book, Health Span? Because you need a lot of background to make a right presentation.
True.
And for that reason, I'm writing. And all these presentations that we are making, you cannot bring all your friends, relatives, wherever they may be. But this book, you can send it to them, which will cover everything that they need to know at the basic level.
Hello.
And obviously, there will be a way to learn much better. Once they read that book, I'm very sure they can go to ChatGPT or artificial intelligence and ask questions much more intelligently than asking as a layperson.
True.
So now most of you are having a good experience in United States and here and there. So tell me how we can get this book into the hands of others, promoting the book, because I don't want to rush to publish the book. I want to know from all of you any suggestions that you may have from your relatives, your children, or yourself, so that this tool, this book, becomes a tool for them to improve their lifespan with good health or health span.
I know that one you said, but I have one question. Did you hear me?
Yes, aunty ji.
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah. So if you have any solution about the lower back pain and back to leg, it's a tingling, and then all parts are numb. So what can I do?
Yes, in our conversation with the ChatGPT, the first thing to do is to take vitamin B12 or the vitamins.
B complex I take every day. B complex,
right.
and
But then
calcium.
The next one that the program has said very clearly is, if you have antioxidant problems or antioxidant, if you take antioxidant fruits, vegetables, or supplements, that will. And after all these things, if you still have it, then the doctor will give specific medicine or some kind of intervention.
Every year I check up in doctor, but the doctor said it's your age is no surgery and nothing, and say you have to exercise and walk. That's it.
Yes, food. So that's what we are saying. What we are
I'm
saying is,
78. I'm 78. So this age, no surgery and no operation. It's not work.
no, this entire program of India Home in this Monday mornings is very straightforward, that you can handle your own health with food and non-medical aspects.
Everything, my hand, leg, everything bend, and I bend in the, I touch the floor by hand, everything. But I don't know, tingling, and it's, I couldn't stop tingling, and I can't balance my body.
Mhm.
Sometimes I took a shower and say I take a shower and I come out and tingling starting. It's to lower back to leg behind, both leg,
I see.
not only one leg. And I have to sit down 5 minutes and they're gone. Tingling is gone. But I have to, so I can walk outside too.
I see. Santosh Bajaj asked a question on the chat. How much dose is correct daily or alternate? That depends on what is your B12 level in the body first, in your blood. And that the test must be done, and then the supplement can be given.
Yeah, all these health related problems, like you had to consult your primary physician or like a consultant persons before you guys take any of the medications or anything.
Thank you. It's very
Any body, any kind of problem in my body, but that's I tingling. I'm so much worried, and I can walk because I have to run. I have to go up the tree, but but I'm worried about my leg and tingling. So nothing to do.
Thank you. It's a very good topic and new knowledge. And it's very helpful. They show you so many options, so you know that what is your problem. You can figure it out and you can follow the doctor or whatever good for you. This is very
Yes.
good.
Thank you very much for explaining to us. Very kindful and very helpful. So
Yes.
Thank you very much.
if you have a solid solution, give me.
Oh, okay, I think, yeah, Dr. Rao, like, thank you for joining us today. I mean, I know you showed not only health-related information, even technology information you gave us, our seniors. We are grateful to you. Thank you so much, and we'll wait for the next presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.